So the 27-lap French Grand Prix started with big hopes for the French duo Fabio Quartararo and Johann Zarco. Quartararo, the world champion, made a poor start from that second row in fourth place. He was close to being knocked out of the top 10 early on as Jack Miller made the early running from second on the grid. A hard starting Alex Rins on the factory Suzuki quickly got himself into top three contention as it was close and tight in that battle in the Dunlop chicane. Dropping down the hill into La Chapelle for the first time, there was contact between Brad Binder on the factory KTM and Johann Zarco, who started back in ninth after a pre-race grid penalty. This was the big scare for Alex Rins when he was third on the factory Suzuki, running into the gravel at turn 2 at over 180 miles an hour. Happily to report he was quickly back on his feet, but the Suzuki man subsequently had to retire. Back-to-back no-point scoring finishes for the Spaniard. Pecco Bagnaia quickly took the lead then from his teammate Jack Miller, before Miller had to yield second place. A clinical move on the inside into Garage Vert for Enea Bastianini as the Beast started his charge towards the front. It looked like being a titanic showdown between the two Italians at the front before Joan Mir tumbled out of fourth place. Big World Championships points going for him on a miserable day for the factory Suzuki team. Jorge Martin's having a tough time of it as well on the Pramac Ducati. That was a fourth DNF in the opening 7 Grand Prix for the Spaniard when he tumbled out of contention at turn 9. Great work by the marshals to extinguish the fire on his motorcycle. Now then, Enea Bastianini, this was the key lap of the race, lap 21. But Bastianini threw on Bagnaia into the Dunlop chicane. Bagnaia then tried to find a way immediately back through. He made a big mistake on the brakes going into turn 8, and then just 5 corners later, this happened. High drama. Bagnaia crashing out of second place when he was trying to regroup after the early mistake into turn number 8. Aleix Espagaro, though, managed to fend off the flying Frenchman Fabio Quartararo as Enea Bastianini crossed the line to take a win here in the French Grand Prix. A third win of the season for the Gresini Ducati man. Second place went to Jack Miller on the factory Ducati. Aleix Espagaro continued his fantastic run. 3 successive podiums for the Aprilia man. They now lead the team championship. But that man, Enea Bastianini, as we mentioned, it was more beauty from the beast. Thank